I'll be right with you, okay? There's a good one. Oh, not that one. Okay. Alright, so I turned on the YouTube last night and I see a White House meeting surrounded by Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and several other people in the elite realm. Now, there's two ways you can look at this. You can look at this like, hold on, let me make sure my volume's on, guys. Hold on. Sorry. You can look at this two ways. You can look at this like, what is going on? Why is Bill Gates, now this is only my opinion, it's not fact, disregard any medical advice, anything I tell you, this is all my opinion, opinion. What is he doing in the White House? All right, let's talk to the elephant in the room, okay? Let me tell you what, because prophecy is being fulfilled. Those who know, the MOB is being implemented. It is being set in motion. And this has to come. Prophecy has to be fulfilled. So, yeah. But yeah, I was a little discouraged when I saw that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. One thing I think that America needs to focus on is getting energy down to a price that Americans can afford, because I know myself, being a single income on a very limited income, trying to make my power bill is just, it's all consuming. I mean, it's hard. I think that's what we need to focus on, not more technology. We got plenty of technology. We don't need robots serving hamburgers. We don't need robots waiting on us at the gas station. We don't need robots, period. We need human beings with jobs. Job security, pensions, and pay raises. We don't need that. We don't need robots delivering pizza. We don't need that. There's enough disconnection from humanity without having robots do everything for us. You know, already when you call a phone, you call a company, corporation, whatever you're doing, about a bill, instantly you get connected with AI. I don't want to talk to AI. I want to talk to a human being. I just don't. I'm old-fashioned. Give me a human being. I don't want to talk to a robot. You know, and if you watch videos, robots are very unpredictable. They have been known to attack. You know, they have been known to attack. They don't have a soul. They don't have regret. They don't have emotion. They run on a program, and if that program malfunctions, watch out. They go crazy. You know, but yeah. So when it comes to technology, I like Snapchat. I like TikTok. I like stuff like that. I like art. You know, music. I like some AI artwork and stuff like that. But when it comes to taking jobs away from American people, I have to say, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. When I see technology being pushed forward like that, I see government overreach. I see Americans losing their jobs. I heard somebody say the other day when I was at work that I think it was FedEx. This person worked at FedEx and it was like, "Oh, you're such a essential worker." And I was standing up there ringing him out, and I was like, every worker is essential. Every worker makes America what it is. Whether you sling hamburgers, you work at a car wash, you work at a bank, you work at a bakery, work at a grocery store, a department store, gas station, we all keep this thing called America rolling. We do not need robots implemented into every day of our life. We don't need that. We don't need it at all. My friend told me her friend is so excited about AI in the robot realm. Oh, I want to own one. You really want to own something that's unpredictable? That if the programming malfunctions, it could attack you? Is that what you want? Not me. So when I saw Bill Gates sitting at the White House, my question was, what? Bill Gates, this is only in my opinion, not fact. Do not follow or believe anything that I say. It's only my opinion. Medical or otherwise. When I saw Bill Gates sitting at the table, I was like, are you kidding me? This man, do your research. I'm not going to say anything. This man is wicked. He's wicked. The people that were at the White House, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates should never have been there. But I'm here to tell you guys that prophecy must be fulfilled. Everything's not falling apart, it's falling into place. And when you understand that, you understand a lot. You understand that these things must happen. These things must happen. You know, I honestly feel the priorities in this administration have not been for the American people altogether. Some things have. Energy is still an important subject that needs to be broached. We need, as an American people, we need our power bills brought down. We need energy to be more accessible and more. I'm trying to talk y'all. It's not easy. This lupus, it's got my brain just. What am I trying? More reasonable price for us to be able to afford, I guess you would say. It's just, at the present moment, with it being what it was and the heat being what it was a nightmare. I mean, you're looking at 80, 90, 100 degrees all summer. Power bills just skyrocketing. And no talk of energy. No talk of getting the power bills down to help the American people. No talk of that, but lots of talk of AI. Now, am I trying to say that I'm disappointed with the way I'm not happy that Bill Gates was at the White House and Mark Zuckerberg was? But, like I told you, prophecy has to be fulfilled, guys. And God's hand is in everything that is going on right now. And whew, it's just a mess, guys. It's. I think the focus needs to be on getting energy down, a more inexpensive energy, so we can afford our power bills and still live and still have quality of life. Because with our power bills being what they are now, there's no leeway. I could not make my rent for paying my power. Thank goodness, I thank Jehovah I have a good landlord, you know, that works with me. I mean, it's a piece of crap. I mean, it's not a mansion or anything like that, but I'm thankful for what I have. But yeah, so yeah, I was a little dismayed when I saw that. As all of us who remembered 2020 and the push from Dr. Fauci, Bill Gates. I'm going to say something, and I'm going to go ahead and put this disclaimer up. Everything that I say is my opinion, not fact, whether it be medical or political. All right, there I said it. All right, so in 2020, we had a lot of BS going on. The talking heads were all coming together. Let me tell you guys, the end game, and I'm going to be honest with you, the end game is to thin the herd so they can be controlled. Less people, less resistance. It's really true, you know. And if you know anything, when the Godstones were destroyed, that was a divine nature. That was not that was not an accident. Okay. Jehovah's very mad with the way things are. He's mad with the way we treat each other. He's mad with the way that we have turned our back on him. That we've stopped believing in him. Because all things are possible through him that are not possible with man. So yeah. But yeah, that really happened I guess it was last night. I saw the video and I was like, oh my Lord. I just couldn't believe it. But it's all falling into place, guys. Gosh, I think I might lay back down. I'm tired. I got to go to work here in a little while. About 3 o'clock. But anyway, toss that around. Do you want robots doing everything for you? Do you want them taking your job? Do you want cars to drive themselves that can malfunction? Run over innocent citizens? Without a conscience, without feelings, without a soul, without a brain? Oh, they have a brain, that's what they say. No, they've been programmed. They follow programs. They don't feel. They don't have empathy, sympathy. They are but machines that have been programmed. You know, just airplanes that drive themselves. Okay, what if they malfunction? Not good. Right? Cars that drive themselves. There again, not a good idea. You know, I can see where AI can be very helpful But AI needs to be reined in and used for what it needs to be used for. It doesn't need to be on such a massive scale that they're talking about. You know, people need their jobs. That's what made America great. The working class people out here making this big, beautiful circus called America a possibility. They rolled their sleeves up. They worked hard for their family. And they felt good about themselves doing it because they knew that they were providing for their family and also a part in this great big wheel that turns of production in the United States of America. But, you know, guys, just keep your eyes on the sky. Jesus is coming. This stuff is falling into place. Don't worry. It's not falling apart. It may seem like it's falling apart. God, I mean, look at it. I mean, it's just such a mess. And Bill Gates at the White House, what an atrocity. That man is so evil. He is so evil. He looks evil. If you ever notice, look at the elite's eyes. They look like, I don't know, they look like rats to me. Because that's what they are. But they're mostly demons. Demons inside of a shell. And that's what they are. So, you know, let me know what you think about AI. I think it's fine with art. Great for videos. I think it can be a real good thing, but I think it's overreaching into our lives. It's taking our jobs, giving them to robots without a soul, without a heart, produced only with a program. So, we don't want robots driving cars. We don't want them driving planes. We want American citizens doing their job to support their families. We don't want socialism. We want America. We want America to be like it was when everybody rolled their sleeves up and worked hard to make this big wheel called America turn. A production. Car production. You know, Bill Gates owns a lot of farmland. That's a scary thought, isn't it? Only my opinion, not fact. Yeah. He owns farmland. He wanted us to eat lab meat. And this man's sitting in the White House. But there again, prophecy has to be fulfilled, and it is being fulfilled. Alright, guys, I'm going to lay down for a little while. I'm going to get me something to eat. I got me some fried chicken yesterday. And I'm going to lay down for a little while before I go back to work. But I want you guys to toss that around a little bit. Is that overreaching? Am I being overly concerned? I don't think so. Americans need their jobs. Robots need a program. Without a program, they're nothing. They don't have a soul, a heart, a conscience. They're only wire and metal. Alright, guys. Well, I love you, and hope you all have a blessed day. Bye.